Andrew.
What was your reaction to the news that came out on Friday with the committee's decision?
You know, it was strange. I did not jump up and down. I did not scream. I didn't gloat. I went over to a corner in a room and just stood there by myself for a second, tried to collect my thoughts. Wasn't any big show of emotion kind of thing, because that's not the way I felt. I was happy that it was over with, and did a lot of thinking about what's happened the last, I've seen somebody say 7 years, 7 days or whatever. It made no difference. It was 4.5, 5 years, but did a lot of thinking about what had gone on during that time period.
Well, your integrity has been questioned a little bit over the years. Was there any sense of vindication?
I think that was more early. When people would ask me if I was going to be able to keep my job, and shove a camera in my face and a microphone under and said, "Do you think you have the support of the administration?" And I didn't, needless to say, didn't necessarily like it when every time there was an article about it, I always showed my picture. I kept saying forever and ever that I was not involved, nobody in our office was involved. And so, whether it was vindication or not, that never came into mind. I just felt like, is there an official link that we're saying 4.5 years or 400 lifetimes?
Not really.
Whatever time period it was, I was just happy it was over.
Well, I know you maintained throughout that you didn't think basketball put anything on. Obviously, the committee agreed with that. But what was your level of confidence that Steele wouldn't have done?
I wouldn't say I was confident. I don't think you can be confident and be scared to death, and that's what I felt like when I was in the infractions committee, but the infraction hearing. But I felt innocent, and but at the same time, it's not a court of law. It's what those people think, and we have some very honorable people that give a lot of their time to those scenarios and to work on those committees and be on the enforcement staff. And I kept having good feelings, because I think we do have very competent people, very caring people, not athletic, but I'd never been involved, so I didn't have any experience.
How much of the time that you spent communicating with prospects and their families was on this subject, and how relieved are you now that you don't have to deal with it?
Well, 2 weeks ago, that's the only question I had to answer from one parent, so it was, I haven't had a prospect on campus that I've had that question since then, because it's only been four days or whatever. But it took a lot of our time and a lot of explaining, and I'm long-winded, and especially when I don't know a lot about, or don't know everything. I think I probably knew a lot, but when I don't know everything about what went on, don't know everything about the actual process, so it was still uncomfortable trying to explain it, because I didn't know enough about it, and felt very genuine about what I know we did. But I'm very thankful that I don't have to answer those questions anymore.